Hello friends, my name is Fardeen Samim and today I'm going to explain to you what is risk management and what is ERM or Enterprise Risk Management. This is the first of many videos which will be coming, so stay tuned with us. Let's do it. I'm going to start this presentation with the famous quote from Warren Buffett on risk management. He says that risk comes from not knowing what you're doing, and he's exactly right. If you're a risk manager and if you don't know what your business is doing and you don't have perspective on all of the business internal and external factors, then you're missing out on important risks. With that being said, what is risk management? Risk management is the process of identifying, evaluating, and controlling risks of the business. These risks may include internal and external factors such as governance, financial, strategic, operational, legal, and security of the business. Risk management is an important and key function of a company. By proactively monitoring the risks, it allows the management to identify uncertainties and predict their impact, consequently giving management a basis to make key decisions. What are COSO and ISO frameworks? You might have heard of these two phrases before. COSO is the Committee of Sponsoring Organizations of Treaty Commission, and ISO is the International Organization for Standardization. These are the global professional bodies in preparing guidelines and standards for risk management and internal controls. Implementing those guidelines are recommended for a complete and good corporate governance practices. Almost all of the large and successful companies in the world follows the standards of ISO and COSO, such as Apple, Amazon, IBM. COSO and ISO frameworks are also very beneficial and recommended for small-medium enterprises. And now let's move on and discuss the important product of the COSO framework and ISO framework. They have created this new kind of risk management system. It's called Enterprise Risk Management, or ERM. Definitions of ERM. According to COSO framework, ERM is the culture, capabilities, and practices which are integrated with the strategy setting and its performance that organizations rely on to manage risk in creating, preserving, and realizing value. And according to ISO 31000, ERM are a set of coordinated activities taken by an organization to manage and control the uncertainties that could impact its objectives using a systematic approach for identifying, assessing, treating, monitoring, and communicating risks across the entire organization. So based on the definition and based on my understanding of what I have learned from these two frameworks, I can say that COSO framework is more of a conceptual and a fundamental ERM set of activities, while ISO is more detailed and more flexible depending on the organization's nature and the industry requirements. What are the functions executing ERM activities? Risk management, ethics management, insurance management, business continuity management, and compliance management. These are the main responsible parties executing the ERM activities. Please let me know which of them you are most interested and I will prepare a separate video on them. So now let's move on and discuss key phases of the ERM activities. What are the processes that an ERM practitioner is going to perform in order to complete a full enterprise risk management? The first stage is establishing context. As an ERM practitioner, you need to identify company's objectives, strategy, governance structure, principal risks, policies, stakeholders, political and social environment, applicable laws, and regulations. The second stage of the process is to conduct the risk assessment. As an ERM practitioner, you need to identify risk, you need to analyze the risk, and you need to evaluate the risks. The third process of the ERM is the risk treatment. Sometimes it's also called risk prioritization. In this stage, you have to decide or make decision what you will do for the risk that you have identified. You need to decide whether you have to avoid the risk, mitigate the risk, share the risk, or simply accept the risk. And finally, the final stage of the ERM activity is the review and monitoring. In this stage, ERM practitioners will ensure effectiveness of the risk assessment by monitoring proper escalations, reporting of the risks, and performing necessary adjustments. That was all the basic fundamental information about ERM activities and the processes. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you have learned something from this video. It was a full and brief summary of the risk management and enterprise risk management. Let me know how your organization manages the risk management function in the comment sections. You are of course welcome to subscribe to this channel and wait to see more about this subject and related contents. And if you like this video, please do not forget to share it with your friends. Do not forget to send me your likes and comments. Thank you, merci, danke, tashakkur, manana.